Bennett, here's a look at some of your first run Magic Slalom. Let me put you up against the fastest racer on the hill that day. Emily. And she did beat you by quite a bit. So you can, I won't mention it here, but you can certainly look it up, and you probably already have. All right, let's check you out. Coming in here, but you could see, right? Inside ski, right? Look at that. Inside ski hooking up, bent. That's where all your weight is. All right, feet widen due to that. All right, she'll come through here. Look at that. She's got a pole plant. You didn't really have one. Nope. I think the main theme of this will be that you took this really high, really round, and I know it's hard to figure out. We talk about taking the high line, bringing shape back to the pole, not going too direct. So it's difficult to figure out what's too high versus what's too direct and what's the right line. And it'll take time, but you were definitely on the high line. I mean, you can already see, she's coming through there, not giving nearly as much, room you are, and still able to stay on the outside ski and get her direction done. You come in here, you kind of chucked him a little sideways. You see the skid in the top, and he runs straight, and then eventually finish that turn kind of below the gate. And she got a pole plant. Look at that. You don't have one. Need a pole plant, dude. We got to be patient right here. You're just turning way too early, chucking them sideways, top of the turn. All right. You got to intersect rise line with the skis pointing out and away from the pole, so you can bring turn shape back. She's coming in more or less in rise line. She got her skis pointing this way, so she can stay on the outside ski and bring turn shape back. You're chucking them sideways there, and then kind of going to run straight, and then finish that turn, and you finish it where? On the inside ski. All right, got to be outside ski to outside ski. So again, you can see yourself above this gate, really just chucking them sideways. Look at the spray, big spray relative to hers. Just a lot more spray there. Flush, you kind of overturned it. See here. I mean, you should look at her. Let's just look at her first. Let's decouple. Look at her first. I mean, really no spray whatsoever through that whole flush. And you're going to come big spray because it's kind of skidding through, right? So, flushes, we need a strong exit. Got to give our feet room and come out with a direction, especially when the gate after is offset, of course. But you're just really, overturning it the whole way. Coming in here, you can see she's just going to be patient. She's just going to roll the skis up and just bring enough. I mean, she's not going straight at it. Bring turn shape back. And that's the extent of her spray. You're going to come in and really throw them. You can see already, like sideways above that blue, and just a big old spray. So obviously you know what that means. We're not clean, and that's slowing you down, right? Which makes you, you're going to be really going across the hill. Your ski's going across the hill more. And she's what? She's going down the hill. Right, because you're trying to go across to get that big high line, and it's, as I said, it's hard to figure out. But you can see here from the blue, look at the red stubby next gate, and how much room does she get? Does she get well above it? Well, that's the extent of it. And look where you are compared to it, way up there. But she didn't go straight at it, right? So she's intersecting rise line with less elevation, less distance above, right? But she's able to still stand on the outside ski and bring turn shape back and be finished on the gate with direction done. So, that is the goal. Not everyone should be on the same line. Obviously, the better skiers can run a little deeper line, lower line, less elevation, and still get the turn done, right? So we just got to work towards that. We got to carve more of the top of the turn, really just throwing them sideways at the top, skidding the top. You see the spray there. I don't know if we're on the same gate anymore, but her spray, it doesn't matter. Her sprays are going to be much less all the way down. But she's ahead of the course. Pole planting every time. There's your pole plant. You got a little thing there. You got a tap, but it's behind you, right? So, a lot of spray, a lot of just overturning, and now you're pointing, your upper body's going, down that way when we want to be, zipper down the hill the whole way. It looks like her upper body is, I read her number the whole way. Just giving herself, she's ahead of the course, not going direct, but finishing. But again, she's intersecting rise line with her skis pointing where? Out, well, not that way. That was the wrong line. Her skis pointing out and away from the pole, right? Out. Right, so bring turn shape back. Right? So let's try to, carve the top of the turn more. Commit to the outside ski at the top of the turn. Let's run, just give ourselves, assuming we can, start carving the top of the turn, which I know you can, then we can try to, intersect rise line a little bit lower and still get enough turn shape above. So we're finishing the turn on the gate with direction done. We'll be taking a much less traveling, your traveling distance much less, and you'll be much faster. All right. Watching you, we need a pole plant. We need more outside. Just a lot of spray, just kind of skidding the top. But in any event, let's work on that. We got a couple more weekends, and you've had a decent year, but we can still work on a couple things before the year's over.